Alright, distinguished viewers, welcome. It's still the street assembly, and we never come out here for Boundary Street constituency. I get with me another street constituent where one reacts to the news we make headlines into our newspaper. Good morning, sir. Can we meet you?
Yes, good morning. Yes. Yeah, good morning.
Yes, sir. What's your name, sir?
I'm Mr. Gabriel.
Mr. Gabriel. And you, man?
Oduayo.
Mrs. Oduayo. All right, quickly, Mr. Gabriel, make we go to the news we make headlines. You say you won't react on this particular Niger bridge. What will be your take on this particular one?
Actually, Niger Bridge is not today matter. Government second Niger Bridge. Government come, government go. We hear about approving a budget for second Niger Bridge. I passed through there. I'm a businessman. I pass through there always. I came back through Nisha last 3 days. Actually, there were this pillar. It has been there. Okay. At times they paint it. I don't know. If actually government wants the country to grow, the people in leadership want the people to grow, they should not misconstrue reality for fake. Mm-hmm. If you give Julius Berger this nature of job, and you commission it as a president or a vice president, and people know it is being commissioned, and you give them a 10 estimate, then people hope will be built towards what government is about to deliver. Okay. But pronouncing a thing, nobody commission, nobody, all we hear is that they have budgeted so amount of it. Okay, what percentage of work is going there now? If you see the machine on site there, even this so-called RCC, that is second class construction company in Nigeria, can do that job perfectly. What I saw on site does not speak to me that government was really serious to do this thing. And if actually they are, if they do it within the next 4 years they have in tenure, then I will give him applaud, the leadership.
All right, sir. But we have the first man I interviewed said has a different notion about this. He said this is not the second Niger bridge. As a matter of fact, according to his word, he says this is a different picture entirely. That this is not what is on ground as far as the second Niger bridge is concerned.
No, actually, we must not be sentimental. This is exactly how it looked like when I passed there 3 days ago. But what I am in doubt with is the machine at the site. Okay. If actually they wanted to do this road. Because during Jonathan era, we also hear about second Niger bridge. But my question is that what is the economic importance of this second Niger bridge compared to employment? We must not leave one thing and embark on the other, all in the name of politics. I would prefer, okay, since the era of Babangida, Yakubu Gowon, which other government from Obasanjo till date have erected any bridge across lagoon? A second lagoon bridge is preferable to what they are talking about, second Niger bridge. Population wise, how many people are applying the road there? Look at Lagos congestion and hold up. If we have that longer bridge, the second one, it is economical. It is very, very important for everybody. Look around about you. All those people, they are jobless. Some are having meaningful job before. I'm into oil and gas. Let me digress small.
All right, sir. Before you digress, hold your thoughts. I'm still going to come back to you. Madam, now let me come to you. He said so much about the second Niger bridge, but most importantly, ended it with the economical value of the what's it called, the project to the human life and hunger and all of that. What's your take on this particular one?
I want to talk about our youth. All our youth, they don't have work, they don't have occupations. Even some that are graduates, when they finish school, they don't see work. Even some of the graduates, they are even doing conductor, hanging body. Tell me, if somebody should have a job, handing a job, comes back in the night, I believe that person will go and rest. That person will not have time to fight or to do trouble. One, then we are talking about work, then we are talking about our roads at Badagry Road, Badagry Express Road. Look at everywhere. They said they want to repair it. And when we are going home, hold up, the road is too rough. Many people are complaining. Even we mothers that we are even selling, they drop people out from the shop, from in where many people are managing. Look at everything just turned upside down. And we also, we should just try. We are not talking about only the government. We are talking about we generally. We should try and help ourselves. We should not depend on only government. We should try and gang up together. I don't want to say much. That's what I want to say.
Thank you very much, ma. All right, sir. Let me come back to you now. You were about making a second point with regards to the oil and gas. Yeah.
Yes, I must say the reality. If I should know who exactly is the Minister of Petroleum, I ask this because the price at which we are buying petrol at the filling station now is not what it used to be. And yet we are made to understand that there is no money and no subsidy. Are you getting me?
No, but I think the government at hand now have come out to say yes, truly they've been paying subsidy. I'm sure that was 2 weeks ago or last month precisely when we started seeing queues at our different filling stations, and they said the landing cost of the product it's much more than what they are selling, and of course the government threatening to stop paying subsidy, so with that now the people now know that they are actually paying subsidy to the dealers.
Actually, that is known to the government. Initially, that was not made known to the public. When did you and I know that subsidy is being paid? From the beginning, we were not carried along that there is anything subsidy. It was out of investigation from people like you that we got to know there is something subsidy, and yet they hike the petrol price. It was used to be 80 something or thereabout, less than 100 naira. You and I bought it from the filling station 80 something naira, not up to 100 naira. Now they have hiked it to about 145 naira, and yet they're complaining the money is not there. Why are we supposed to be paying out of our pockets such a huge amount, and yet we are not enjoying any services from the government? Who is in charge of NNPC? What are they telling us? Who is the petroleum ministers? What are they telling us? As I'm talking to you, it is government that are doing business with the oils, even to the depot where we work. They will buy this thing at government price, they will resell to marketers, and marketers that supposed to that have the business of doing business are being pushed out of business. If you go to NNPC, they are the one doing the business. They push marketers out of the business.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Saying you join me for the street assembly. What an expose when it comes to the oil business and the oil industry in Nigeria. I'm not gonna go anywhere. When we come back, we're gonna sample more opinions, more views, and of course more reactions here for Boundary Roundabout for Ajegule. My name still be the Honorable Speaker of the Street. We will come back. All right, distinguished viewers, it's still very interesting here in Boundary Roundabout in Ajegule, and I get with me another fine street constituent who want in opinion, in view, and of course react to the news we make headlines today. Good morning, sir. What will be your name, sir?
Good morning. My name is Frank Eze.
Okay, Mr. Frank. Quickly, make we go to the nation. He said massive operations against criminals begin nationwide. Christian Association of Nigeria to Buhari, the same rain criminals, Katsina and CP2 don't relocate to Daura. What will be your take on this particular one?
Well, my take on this issue is that if government has done the needful by engaging the youth of this nation, by giving them gainful employment, I don't think they will indulge in any criminal act. What we need in this country, let us be sincere for once and for all. All ceremonial speeches by government officials cannot fix any of our social problems. What we need is a kind of a moral reintegration into the Nigerian society, so that this will be able and gainful employment for the unemployed youths, those who have finished school, those who have graduated, and they have what it takes. They should engage them into something meaningful, so that they will have what they will have the moral to shun vices. Yes, that is my take on it.
All right, sir. How about the second Niger bridge and the level the present state of the bridge? Do you have any reactions to this?
Well, my reaction on the second Niger bridge is that the government should be sincere with this project. This is a contract that has been awarded by the previous administration of President Goodluck Jonathan. So the pictures we are seeing right now, it has been like this since during the era of Goodluck Jonathan. I don't think they are sincere with this project. If they are sincere with this project, they should give it to a capable contractor who can go and and do the work speedily. That is my take on that.
All right, thank you very much, Mr. Eze, right? Mr. Eze, say you join me for the street assembly. All right, distinguished viewers, here you have it. It's been a wonderful time here in Boundary Roundabout in Ajegule. We've had different views, different reaction, and of course, different opinions with regards to the news that made headlines into our different newspapers this morning. Of course, one of the things we can deduce from all the reactions is that government should again ensure that they are sincere in all their dealings. They should stop playing politics with the lives of the Nigerians populace. My name, it never changed, it still remained the same. The last time I checked, Napando Rafa Waneri, also known as the Honorable Speaker of the Street. So then on Monday, go out there, be good to your neighbor as you want other people to be good to you. We don't come out.